Hello, I'm Michael Diamond and you're watching Muscle Central. Okay, this video I'll be talking about Luke Sandoe. I'm going to try to be respectful to everybody involved and to the memory of Luke Sandoe. Okay, anybody watching this video knows that we lost Luke a little while back. Right after his death, Ben Chow, his best friend, came on the Fuad Abiyad's YouTube channel and revealed to us that it was suicide. Now, just a few days ago, which would have been on a day that would have been Luke's 32nd birthday, there was a post on his Instagram. Now, I'm assuming that whoever it was has his login information, has access to his account. I'm assuming that it was most likely a family member. Now, on that post, there was a statement made that Luke did not commit suicide, that he actually died from heart failure. In response to that, Ben Chow and Fuad Abiyad made a video, and Fuad didn't get into particulars, but he said that there is a way that both statements could be true. That he died of heart failure and he committed suicide. I'm gonna get back to that in a minute. Now, somebody is either grossly misinformed or somebody's not telling us, or I don't want to say lying, not being totally accurate in what they're saying. Now, if I go into the family, you have to ask the question, why would somebody in the family want to lie about, I'm sorry, not lie, be, try to give a better word. Why would somebody in the family be giving us a less than accurate account of what actually happened? Now, it could be a number of reasons. In some cases, it could just be a sense of embarrassment, which you shouldn't. And I mean, it's not if somebody does that, it's not a reflection of the people around them, what that person did. But in some cases, people do feel like that. Maybe a sense of guilt that if the person was suffering so much inside, why didn't they pick up on it? Could they have done something to prevent it? There are really a number of reasons why the family might not be totally accurate in what they're telling us, purposely not being accurate in what they're telling us. Now, in the case of Ben Chow's best friend, personally, I don't see any reason why his best friend would want to knowingly say that he took his own life when it was something else. I would think that if your best friend would have to relay some such bad news like that to people, they would rather have to tell people that we lost this person in a tragic event than to say the person took their life. So that would in itself would make me lean towards uh, Ben Chow's account to be the more accurate account. But now, Fuad Abiyad, in their response video to the Instagram post, stated that both things could be true and you could take your life by a heart attack. All right, how could that happen? Now, we all know bodybuilding has a lot of drugs that are involved with it. There's no way around it. It's just part of the game. It is with all sports, but it's more obvious with the bodybuilding. And even if you go to natural bodybuilding, bodybuilding in itself is not bodybuilding competition is not a healthy endeavor. When you get yourself, I don't care whether you're taking steroids or you're completely natural, when you get yourself down to extremely low body fat levels, that is not healthy. All right, back to what we were talking about. Now, how could both of these things be true? Now, in bodybuilding, before I get to that, let me just add this on. In the statement that was made on the Instagram, it basically leveled the blame on the sport itself and the lack of concern of the organizations running the sport for the athletes. Okay, now let's get to how could both things be true, be accurate. Bodybuilders, as I just stated, use certain drugs to prepare themselves for a competition, and there are a couple of substances that bodybuilders use that can be extremely dangerous and that can kill you very, very quickly. One of them is being insulin. The other are diuretics. Diuretics are commonly used just before the show to remove the last bit of excess water from the body, to give that finishing touches on the look. Diuretics can be extremely dangerous. As I just stated, they can kill you very quickly. And it's happened a number of times at bodybuilding shows. Unfortunately, a competitor has passed away. Probably the most famous and well-known in bodybuilding would be Momo Benaziza. I don't remember which competition he was at, but he was rushed to the hospital and he died. Now, here we go. How can both accounts, Ben Chow and whoever made this Instagram post, be correct? Okay, Momo Benaziza, his cause of death was listed as heart failure. But what caused the heart failure? It was the diuretics. It screws up your electrolyte balance, and if you're not extremely careful, you can pay the ultimate price. Momo Benaziza did so, died of heart failure. Now, getting back to Luke, in Luke's case, Ben Chow also revealed that Luke had told him previously that if he was to take his life, how would he, that if he was actually to go through with taking his life, how would he do it? And he told him how he would do it. And it's apparent that he specified that he would take certain diuretics. My assumption would have probably been Lasix. I'm not a doctor or chemist or anything like that, but I think out of all the diuretics that I used, Lasix is the most tricky to work with. He said he would take diuretics to bring on a heart failure. So there we go. That's how both accounts can be correct. Yes, if he took diuretics, he can go with the heart failure. And the coroner would come to the conclusion that the cause of death was heart failure. But what caused the heart failure? The diuretics could have caused the heart failure. And if you want to take your own life and you know about these types of things, and diuretics easily accessible to you, you can take your life, you can commit suicide by consuming diuretics, whether in pill form or injection. You can take your life by the use of diuretics with the intent. You can use the diuretics with the intention of taking your life. So there it goes. That's how both accounts could be accurate. Now, I just hope that this doesn't get into a full-blown back and forth. My feeling is that whatever other statements that I'm assuming a family member made on the Instagram, if they continue and make more pertaining to this topic, my impression is that Fuad Abiad and Ben Chow would not drag this out because they wouldn't want to do this in the name of Luke Sandoe. They would just let it go, and just with the information they've given us, we'll come to our own conclusions. I don't think it's a hard conclusion to come to, especially if you are familiar with bodybuilding, familiar with things that bodybuilders use, and the dangers of some of these substances. I can't say for sure, with absolute certainty, that Luke Sandoe did commit suicide, but taking what I know, I would have to lean towards Ben Chow's account of what actually happened to be the truth. I really wasn't sure if I was going to make this video at first, but I thought, you know what, other people are going to be doing it also. I don't know how respectful they will be in presenting it. I think I was pretty respectful to everybody involved, and you take what I've said, take the information that's out there and you come to your own conclusions on which side you think is the more accurate account. If you agree or disagree with what I've said, please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share and by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. Once again, this is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.